winners talking.
Go on, we there.
Shot on target.
1 2 1 2.
Man, them over here.
Yeah. 1 2.
So when you're talking, just
Lean forward.
Yeah.
It's a good little setup like that still when we're doing Man Them episodes.
Yeah.
For the man them that don't want to come on,
Them man are
2
cozy.
sit there, them man share a mic,
Or even if
3 man on cam.
yeah.
It's a good little setup still.
everything's planned.
Zimmy. Yeah. But anyway, we've been rolling for a minute. Anyway, what happened now? What happened, Nikos?
No, he's looking at me going to another one.
Yeah, but then you can't be laughing like that. Man's recording now, so you're going to have to ease up on all them looking in each other's eyes and laughing thing, blood, over the falafel joke. Less of that, man.
Man, even eating falafel in there.
Two
bro.
in the falafel, you know.
Less
Bare
of that.
falafel are going around there.
Brother.
That's the new word for
Having
kerfuffle.
us man that while
Bare
you're done the
falafel.
falafel, you know.
Bare
man.
falafel are going.
Understand? It's a steak and potatoes thing, man. Or something along those kind of
Ain't no
lines.
mistake right now, though, is it?
I hear that, Nikos.
Say it with your chest.
Man's all
Nikos.
drinking. Man, look at
say,
tea
I'm
now.
hungry,
Tea. What's
I'm
tea? What are you
eating
drinking there, tea?
falafel.
Huel. You know them Huel? What's that?
Yeah.
I know about Huel. I've seen it, but ain't really had none of that. Energy drink.
Nah, like a meal replacement.
You got another one?
Go get one in the booth.
I might have one in a minute. But I'm all right for now, though. Thank you, T. I appreciate it. That's how we move. You understand? As a brotherhood, as a team, we can run joke amongst each other. It is what it is. Doug, what happened? You can talk it. What happened?
Nah, I thought it was a penalty.
Brother, you're not going to watch the whole game like that, brother. You're going to make me flinch. I thought they scored. Put the face down for a minute, dog. So you made me go like, Champions League.
It's a big day.
Champions League.
Try to be professional.
No,
You know what
on
I'm
this
saying?
one, Champions League. So we got to do, this is what we do in there, man. We keep
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? Professional, casual at the same time.
Yeah,
it.
man. Come on, man.
Pound Star the Hustler, Big PS,
Yes.
my co-host, Big Dougie Doug,
They are.
Big Lex in the building,
Come on.
They are.
Nikos in the background on mic,
Yes.
Cousin T in the background on mic, Rexington Steel in the building,
Yeah, man.
energies, powers.
Yes.
Good to see my brothers, good to see the man them.
Blessings, bro.
Salute. You understand?
Blessings.
Big up everyone in the room. You know what it is already.
Brothers them, come on.
Yeah, the brothers them. Big up every time. You know what it is. It's the Hustler. Big Dougie Doug. Winners Talking Podcast. Take a moment, like and subscribe. Thank you everyone for your appreciation and support from beginning till now. We do genuinely appreciate it. We try to bring it to you. Not even we try. We bring it to you on a weekly basis.
Yes, man.
By the people, for the people. You understand?
Without fail, bro.
Big up if you get big up. Big up Studio 081. That's where we went for the pizza meal the other
Oh,
day.
yeah. Studio 081. Yeah,
Studio
come on, big.
081?
Yeah, Shoreditch, yeah.
Studio 081 in
on
Shoreditch.
that one.
They got a shop. They got one in Brixton.
There's one in Peckham as well, but they were kind enough to invite us down to the launch
Yes.
for the new restaurant in Shoreditch.
Enough pizza. Go.
Whole heap of pizza. The food was good.
Drinks.
Drinks were good. Drinks flowed. Food good. There's vegan options as well. There was the vegan pizza, which was nice.
But sourdough.
That's all that. Gluten free. Heavy on the gluten free, so
Heavy
no
on the
bloating.
gluten-free,
Heavy on the gluten free.
Yeah.
You
heavy.
understand? Flavors as well. Pizza was good. You know when you could tell it's the freshness of the pizza, and it was just nice. It was a different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You understand? It was good to be in there. We went down there, and yeah, man, they just showed us nothing but love and hospitality. Big up
Yes.
Tony that was dealing with like the most of the back and forth for man. The cocktail then was flowing. The food was nice.
Bloody hell,
We
missed
ate.
that one.
Nikos, next time. Next time, my family.
Bloody
I did give everyone the ball.
you did,
I
yeah,
gave
yeah,
everyone the
yeah.
bird
Kinda
call.
missed out.
I gave everyone the bird call.
I said bloody hell.
Yeah. But no, we went down and represented. We appreciate it. People go down there and check it out. Shoreditch, where is it? Shoreditch, like kind of the high street, if there is a high street.
Is it Great Saturn Street or something like that? It was on that main bit anyway.
It's on the
where
main
where
bit,
the
but
car wash
you
is.
can-
If
you
know
can search
Shoreditch,
it. You can
know
search it.
Shoreditch, you know
Yeah,
where
yeah.
the car wash place is. It's across the road from there.
And it's definitely Studio 081. It's not Pizza 081. It's Studio 081.
Studio 081.
Yeah, man. Studio 081. Go and check it out. T, double check just to make sure when we're bigging up Ufi get big up, we don't want to make mistakes.
Yes.
Who again, big up Ufi get big up. You got one? Go ahead,
big
dog.
up M. Huntro's show tonight. In
Keep
London.
going.
Yeah, he was meant to pull up. You got me? But works is works, and we have to do what we have to do. So I just want to shout him out, big him up. Hopefully, he has a very good. Well, he will. You have hopefully a good show. You know what I mean? Already done Manchester and Birmingham. You get me? Glasgow and Dublin next on the list. So yeah, let me just shout out my dog there. Big up him. You know what I'm saying?
Big him up. Big up M Hunt show. I know it's going to be a great show. Couldn't get down there because works had to go on, but it's what it is. Big up. I think it's PS Solutions. When it comes to recruitment, I must think in PS because I'm PS.
Yeah.
Let me double check, Doug. One sec.
Yeah, big up PS
No,
Solutions.
it actually is.
PS Solutions.
Big up PS Solutions recruitment.
Come
Big
on.
them up.
Yeah, man.
I like that name. You understand?
Definitely. Got
They're,
a twist.
they're providing that service of if you need that great a PA, that's an elite level PA. It's gonna
Okay.
get everything done for you.
Yeah.
You understand? She's gonna run your diary. She's gonna make sure you're where you need to be. She's gonna make sure you've got enough
Like
money in
remotely,
your account.
like
She's
remotely,
gonna
or she comes into the office or
speak on it all, look them up, do the
Yeah,
research.
yeah,
It can be
yeah,
done
yeah.
both ways.
That's dope.
Can be done
Saving-
both ways. Yeah,
cost
and
saving,
there's
yeah.
plans that can be set up as far as part-time or full-time, but it's a big deal.
Yeah.
There's also other things going on over there, but I want my people them. I'll get Rex to put that up on screen.
Mm-hmm.
People can go look into it, see what's going on with that. But yeah, it's a must. Check them out. And
Mm-hmm.
the name PS, you'll remember it because PS told you to go check out PS Solutions and Recruitment. You lot are gonna think it's me behind it, but it's not. But if something,
the little side missions.
yeah, but I'm just forwarding because my guy that runs it, the CEO is originally from Ends and he's taking it on to greater heights. And you know what we do? We try to forward big up who forget big up. You understand? Moving on from that, what's the man them saying? Let me take a moment to say, as I'm looking around the room with the man them, everyone looks healthy and well. Big up all of yourselves.
Yes.
Everyone looks like they're taking care of themselves. Lex, you look like you're down a few pounds. Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah,
I know you've been in
yeah.
the gym. You've been training, taking care of yourself.
Trying the thing, you get me?
Just saying, as my brethren from long time, from how long, from when I'm a youth man, from my old head, from when I'm a youth man, I love to see it because I want all my brethren to live long. I document it in here. I want my brethren to live long, so I'm
Live
glad to
long
see you
and
taking
prosper.
care of health. You're looking very healthy, my brother. So big up yourself. Keep
Respect,
going.
respect, my
Doug, you already know.
Come on, man.
Arms like,
See what's
I
going on.
don't know, man. I don't even got to say too much with Doug. I saw Doug the other day bench pressing, casually throwing up 140 to let boys know
Beast mode.
if you weigh 140 or under, imagine.
You're getting drag up.
Imagine Doug just pushing you. That's why I always say, like, brothers always pee this, pee that. Don't upset my guy, Doug.
But we're humble around there, bro.
Extra
Just
humble,
just
bro.
humble,
Because there's nothing
yeah.
not to be humble about.
Got nothing
Because
to
that's our
prove,
nature.
man.
We don't look at, see with me first, all the man them, and I know all the man them are the same because I know the energy of the room and how we stay. We lead with respect.
Yeah, man.
And that when I say lead, I don't mean as leaders,
Yeah.
but I do mean as leaders as well. But I also mean when we meet people, when we introduce, when we whatever, our starting point is respect to manners.
100%.
You understand? That's what we set pace with.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm no better than you. I don't think you're better than me. I don't think I'm bad for you. I don't think you're bad for me. Like, it's just a respect thing. And if you're gonna show disrespect, then cool. Then
We'll go from there.
yeah. But we start with respect. That's our starting point.
100%.
So yeah, that's what we run it with. You understand? So nah, man. Just you're looking well, Doug. Looking healthy.
Same
T,
to you, my brother.
You know, thank you, my bro.
I see works. I see man was hitting
Come
up
on, man.
pads and
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
because
a normal thing.
because you know what it is. And I'll talk on it more on that in a second, but because like there was a mission. You understand? There was a
Yeah.
works that had to get done. So
Yeah.
when it's works time, like you know what it is. Like,
Yeah, straight in.
straight in.
Brother,
Like,
you know
I
how
left,
it goes.
we left from studio 081.
Straight to the
I was telling the man them I'm not drinking tonight because I've just called this. What is it? It is studio 081. Yeah, I was telling the man them. Doug's my witness. I was telling the man them I'm going training tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going training
Yeah.
tomorrow. I said I ain't even drinking. I'm going training tomorrow because I'd already called on that. You understand? And as far as I'm concerned, that's what I'm doing. So I was,
Yeah,
so
man,
the
lock
next
in.
morning, I locked in, went training. Told my trainer I don't want to come to the gym. We're training in the dungeon.
Yeah.
It's that kind of work.
Yeah.
Hit up Stunner as well. Said to Stunner, listen, I think it's probably going to be boxing. So
Yeah. Let's get
last
the hands-
3 days,
Let's get the hands
last
work.
3 days, it's been boxing.
Yeah.
I did the
I
tie.
say the hands are looking nice.
The hands, bro. The hands. You listen. More than
are
more than
tiny.
okay. But to be honest with you lot, the type of the hands, yeah. But the type of training I was on, and I told both my trainers that I said I want to break ribs
Yeah.
and bones and facial bones. I want a jawbone.
Yeah,
I want I want
Like,
jawbone and
heavy,
rib
like
bone.
man getting hit with
That's what
sledgehammer,
no,
like
that's what I was on.
break- yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I said I want to make sure I can hit to break for a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Breathe, then go again.
Yeah.
So it weren't sometimes like you might feel out your way, baba. You
Yeah,
understand? Nah,
yeah.
I said to them, I'll do a warm-up rounds, then after that, I'm cracking. Everything's cracking. Full power,
yeah.
cracking, or at least 70% power. You understand? So yeah, that's what I was on. So that's why you saw me jump back in. But let's have it right though. You lot know it's not like I've trained all this. I had torn rotator cuffs.
Yeah.
That's probably that session you saw with Steve there. Shout out Semtex. I'm rocking the t-shirt.
Yeah, big up
Yeah,
Semtex.
come on.
We back in the
back
door
in
then.
Semtex.
Steve
Gym,
Yeah,
Semtex.
come on. From day, brother. From day.
That's I know about something.
Yeah, come on.
Solid
Everyone does.
trainer, that
Solid
big
trainer, bro. So, yeah, that was only like when I did the Link Up TV one for Rashid. Remember, I was still injured then. You lot know.
Yeah.
I was still injured
Yeah,
then, but I did it because I was like, I said to Nicholas, like, it's already booked in. It's already booked in, but so let me do it.
Yeah.
I remember, like, Steve put up I think it might have been a spinning elbow through, and I remember it was bare pain.
Yeah.
And after I did it, I was in pain for a few days. But now that I'm healed,
Yeah.
and
Feeling
I,
good.
yeah, I just gone back like a few times before that. What you just saw me doing there, so my rhythm's coming back. Body's still a bit stiff because I'd been, we lift, so they're lifting. But when I know there's something to lick down, I would have just stopped lifting. I would have just stopped lifting for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It'll be worse. When I stop lifting and I go 100%
Straight
gym, boxing and Thai, brother.
I know that one.
Yeah, I start moving like man. Them see, I can do some. I can do some stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You get it?
I see when Bobby called man out straight to the gym. That's
That's-
it. I drop gym out drop weightlifting, boom,
Straight to the gym.
straight
And let's
pad
talk
work.
about that. When Bobby called you out, you went to the gym 2 days later, bro.
2 days later, he called me out on the Friday. I was in the gym by Monday.
Yeah, 2 to 3 days. First opportunity you could
Yeah,
get.
first opportunity. I was
And I-
in
and I
there.
got
And that's how we move.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's
I
the
get
thing. And all this narrative as well that I see people saying that, man's a trained fighter. Man just train.
I'm not a trained fighter.
Yeah, man just train.
I just train.
Yeah.
I've not had an amateur fight. I've not had a professional fight. I just train for
Man
fitness.
just train. But
And remember,
people change the goalpost to suit the
man will
narrative.
move the goalpost. Remember, let's talk on this then.
Had a lot of street fights.
A lot of street fights. A lot of street fights.
different.
You know. Listen, man's from Lewisham, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do we
A lot
do
of
on?
scraps.
Yeah, like man, them have scraps.
Yeah.
Woolwich.
Come on, man.
Where did the man them
Listen,
do in Woolwich?
We grew up on
man. Them
scrapping.
grew up on scraps.
Scrapping.
So whatever.
Mulliwer and Rocky and them man there. That's how I grew up on scrapping.
Come on, bro. Listen, whatever else man was into, whatever else was going on, whatever other kind of more hardcore stuff that might go on, man, them would scrap. If Lewisham man them, whether it's ghetto man them, Catford man them, whatever,
Yeah.
man them have scraps, bro.
Yeah.
Man them would. Oh, there's man on block. Man them would fight, fist fight you, bro. You understand? And up the road in Woolwich, when I was growing up, a little older than me and them, man, and older than you as well.
Yeah.
Murray and them, man, was there. Was Lee Murray and them, man, was.
Big up Murray.
Brother, you have to big up Lightning Lee, bro.
I
Them man, they was.
grew up watching these man scuff it out.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Scuff it out, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Paul Allen breaking brothers'
Yeah,
jaws.
Come on, man.
You understand?
Epstein.
No, Epstein as well, bro.
Yeah, all that.
Epstein's the original, bro.
Original
And
master.
Epstein used to teach in my gym.
Yeah, seriously.
Epstein used to teach in my gym. But enough of you Woolwich, man. Brother,
big
Julius
up all the
Francis was my
Barnfield,
boxing
yeah,
coach.
Barnfield, the Barnfield man.
Big
Big
up
up
Julius.
Julius
I see
every
Julius the
time.
other day. He said, "Right, when you having me on the show and all of that," I said, "We'll get to
You-
that."
come
We've
on,
got a
that's
story to
easy.
tell,
Yeah,
but
no,
big up Julius.
You remember Julius? Same gym,
yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Julius was
Always chilling at my
Julius
barber's.
was in my gym as the boxing coach for about 4 years, bro.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
up
yeah.
Julius.
You
Man.
understand?
Yeah.
Solly, what him and Palms used to do bare work, brother.
Yeah.
Just walking down Palms.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Walk, Palms trying to light him out. Just come on.
big, you
Is that it? Is that it?
Hey, Julius is big, you know. You can't play with
Julius is
Julius.
huge.
brother.
Julius is huge.
come on,
Julius is
man.
walking
Them
down, man, and
man
saying, "Is that it? Come on." And
Yeah.
just walking man down. So,
Straight.
like, we grew up on that. So, when I made that shout and that call, like, you lot know where it comes from. It don't come
Yeah.
from a place of like, I think I'm bad or I want show or I want to fight people. No,
Nah.
it came from a place of, listen, a guy's been talking a lot. It reached all kinds of people that were thinking, is it more serious than it was? And
Yeah.
I said to them, no, it's not.
Yeah.
People that I love and that love me. So that's making things dumb. But then it reached my little son. My
Mm-hmm.
little son come to me and was like, "Dad, who's this guy on the internet calling you a P?" So I explained it to him, said, no, that's just some... I broke it down to him, it's trolling and this,
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And I let
yeah.
that one slide.
Yeah.
Then it's continue on. You saw he shouting and screaming at the camera that we're dickheads, and if he
Yeah,
sees
yeah,
man,
all
he'll
of
tell
that.
man's
Yeah.
dickheads and all of that. So I'm like, okay, what can I do here? My hands are tired, but
Yeah.
let it slide. But then once you say, I'll fight anyone, I'll box up everyone, and I'll fight man, So I want to see if man's seriously about it.
Okay, cool. Let's
in
do
the
it.
middle.
Let's see that. I'm happy. I'll put up the bread.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you're talking like that, I'm thinking that's what you're on because we all grew up in that era. So
Yeah.
I ain't a professional fighter, bro.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
What man don't understand is like all this narrative I see getting painted around social media. Man, I have to understand we never started this.
At all.
We've had no part to play in this being where it is now, where it's all this talk of Mike. We don't care. We never cared. For years, if people don't understand, for years we've said nothing till Dear Stan, till the Dear Stan episode for what 2-3 years. 2 years,
a couple years at
Yeah, we said nothing, innit? Like we kept it look like we heard man dissing man week in, week out, and we just let it ride. And I see certain people chatting like, this competition. But it was never that.
No.
It was never that.
No, that's
you
not
get
the
what I'm saying?
agenda, and that's not what we run off. That's not what we're on.
And
we don't
people
care.
need to understand and get the facts straight. Like, man has just, from day one, been shouting at the show. Man made it what it is today. Do you get what I'm saying? This ain't on us. We could go from this day forth and not talk about man ever.
Facts.
But can man do that though? Can man continue their show not chatting about so and so from Nam, so and so from Ends, and so here? You get what I'm saying? Or does that, or is that what helps your thing spin? Do you get what I'm saying? Because we can, bro. We'll gladly not chat about man and crack on.
100%.
But every time we have to, because we have to address something that's being said. Do you get? And if we
That's
don't
why
address
this
it,
episode,
you know what I'm saying?
I would like to just address anything you need to address whatever, and then just put it to bed, because I'm not interested. Like, I said what I said, and I meant it. For those that don't know, the offer that I put up was, man can either cage fight me or have a boxing fight with me. I'll put up the bread. I can see that he's not on it. There's been silence. He's not on it.
Yeah.
And then, like, some people have been, he tried to put people, look, I see things for what they are. He tried to put a guy that's like one of his brethren to come and say, like, yeah, he'll take it and all of that. And this was a personal offer for a personal reason. I'm not interested in being some, like, this is what I want to do. I want to call. I've never been interested in that. I already said before that I'm not even on all of this.
We're not in it for the bag.
Not in it for the bag. Because I've said I put up bread, man think, oh yeah, I'll take the offer. It's not an offer to the public. You see what I'm saying? This ain't make a wish. This ain't the Make a Wish Foundation. This ain't Make a Wish.
This ain't get the deposit for your house. This
Yeah.
ain't get the deposit
Man's
for your
ready to
house.
risk it all, boy.
Everybody's
Man,
starting
It's not that. It's not
man
that.
start rubbing hands and
Yeah,
counting figures and that.
not all of that. This was a personal offer because of something that became a bit personal.
Yeah.
You understand? So I was trying to make that happen just so that we could put it to bed as men.
Yeah.
Pause. You understand? But he don't want to do it. That's fine.
Yeah,
We
cool.
move. You understand?
we
we get
move.
on with life. The offer was boxing or cage fight. Want the boxing? I said first 10 seconds, man can. I'll just block. Man can throw at me. You understand?
Yeah.
I thought
That's
that would
a
be a
mad
very
one.
good offer, because I wouldn't. If a man gave me 10 seconds to throw at them,
Brother.
their dance is done.
Brother, it's a win-win.
You understand? But he didn't want to do it, and that's fine. We move. I'm safe. I'm taking my money and doing something else with it.
Yeah.
There's not. It is what it is. That brothers that say shit like, that wanted to say like they'll take the offer instead of them and all of that. Like, look, if you just want to test yourself and see your competition levels and see where you're at, like, I own gyms. I'm around people that own gyms. You can come down and we can do some sparring if you want, with no money involved, no clout to be gained, nothing. Just test your skill
cameras
set.
and we
No
just get-
cameras.
Yeah.
Just work on what you want to work on. That's fine. If it's a genuine, like, you just want to test your skills, because to me it just looks like clout chasing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, I think it's a clout chasing, and that's not the approach for what you lot should be doing.
Yeah.
You lot have got your platform.
Yeah.
Don't follow what you see certain man doing and think, yeah, this will give me a forward by dissing people or calling people out.
Yeah.
All you're gonna do is burn bridges. It's better that you just, like, say, yeah, just build. You understand? Because then man will respect what you're doing and whatever. That don't take that approach. You understand?
Get you nowhere.
Because man I ain't gonna shout your podcast and give it then, because that's what you want man to do. So I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's not the approach to take. That's not how we move as men. Big up my people. Them. I big up Ras Nardo. Big up Chop Shop podcast and them.
Yeah,
Because you know why I want to big up Chop Shop podcast? Because, and I meant to do it anyway, because they've been going about as long as we've been going.
Yeah, for a
and they're
minute.
carrying themselves like fucking proper.
Yeah.
I don't see them man pushing no mad fuckery.
Nah.
I don't see them man on no madness.
Yeah.
Like, they just stick to their script and do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Heads
100.
down and just
Yeah.
working. So people look
Playing
into
the
them.
long game.
Yeah, long game. Look into what they're doing and try forward. Russ Nardo, I see he's been working. He always bigs up man them. He always hits me a message and bigs up man them.
Yeah.
And who's the next one as well? Russ Nardo, Chop Shop podcast. It will come to me if there's any other ones of them. But no, there's another set of brothers, but I don't know the name of the brothers that do it. Made you think post them sometimes, and they talk on a lot of stuff. It's some Brum brothers as well.
Okay, cool.
But I can't think of the name.
Yeah,
It'll
you
come
know what's
to me.
mad, man? Man,
I'll-
see it, man. We'll be like, oh,
yeah,
them,
you
man.
know.
Yeah,
He ain't post them all, but he posts them.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll get back to it. But back to what we're saying, that's not the way to go about it, man. So my man don't want to do the fight. Cool, we move. I've moved on with it. I'm getting on with my life. Done. Back to being a family man.
Yeah.
There ain't no call outs and all of this. I didn't want to be fighting anyone. This was personal. You understand? A man made my youth come and ask man those questions. The man was talking the most. I gave him the opportunity as a man to say, you want to call man dickhead?
Coming straight in it out.
Put up or shut up, innit?
And then
There
man,
you
when I
go.
come to
And-
and then move goalposts and do all of this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the extra stuff. I could see what it was like. His brethren are just trying to
man.
help him out, trying to
Save him. Don't.
however you want to put it, however you want to put it, however you want to put
dig
it.
man out of the hole and that.
However you want to put it. But we move.
And just even to clear up some other things as well. Like I see Chronic, you know what I'm saying? I see Chronic did an interview and he was chatting about, and this is why I say people need to do their due diligence and find out what's going on.
What was
and
that
stuff,
one now?
Because man's basically, one was talking like this competition thing, and obviously Chronic came in a bit later on the show over there. You get what I'm saying? So at the time when certain things are going on, he's only going off of what certain people might say around him to push this narrative. Do you get what I mean? About the whole Trillery Banks thing coming on our show.
What about Trillery?
And all of this saying that basically...
Big up Trillery Banks.
Big up Trillery,
Hold on. Yeah, one sec. Before you continue, Dub. Big up Trillery. Trillery Banks show looks like it's coming soon.
Yeah, I see some of that,
I spoke to her the other day briefly. Big her up. The show's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Continue what you're saying, then I'll say the rest.
So what people need to understand as well, is when Trillery asked to come on the show...
What?
Yeah,
and that's a key part, That's a key part.
There's some because what people need to all understand is for us, all our guests coming on has been organic and it's all been God's timing. That's one thing we always say. It's been God's timing. Yeah, like certain times we're going to shoot, things are planned, and a guest will hit us up and say, "Listen, I'm good to go this day," and it just fits in with what we're trying to do. Do you get what I'm saying?
If you're talking about Trillery, let me just clear it so people can know. I'll co-sign what Doug's saying because this is exactly how Trillery came. Because now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
so you can carry on. This is exactly how Trillery ended up coming on there. It weren't because we was watching Nobody. It weren't because we were doing that. Trillery hit me a message and said, and I can remember it like anything. She said, "Yo, Pounds." I said, "What's good?" She said, "Let's get it. I want to come on the podcast and talk about and rare as in projects that she's got coming." And about Nobody. She didn't mention Nobody to me that she wants to chat about. I didn't mention Nobody to her that I want to talk about because we don't move like that.
Yeah.
Continue anyway.
Yeah, so we don't move like that. And bearing in mind, man, don't watch isms and schisms, you know.
Get to it.
Man ain't in all of that. So
what
basically they're trying to say is that us bringing Trillery on was a mind games thing, and we know that Trillery had beef with Cream and this, that. And what man forget to understand is one thing, and we've been so sure with it, is that throughout the time when we've had these back and forths, we've never mentioned Cream in a bad light. We've always bigged up Cream.
Because we can see what's what and who's
because we can see what's what. We're not stupid. We can see Wagwan and what's what. We've never thrown no shade in Cream's direction, because we understand that she's never said nothing.
Fact.
When man's talking and doing whatever, she's always just sat there. She's never like, from what the things I've seen, she's never been like and led
I haven't seen, not that we watched it.
Not that we watch it, but when clips pop up, because we get sent stuff, people send us little snippets and whatever. I've never once seen Cream jump out on man, innit? Do you get me? So one thing, when Trillery come on, people need to understand, we don't know about no women isms and schisms. She's come on the show.
Organic thing, bro.
Organic.
She said she wanted to pull up. Bro, and I chat to Trillery. Listen, see one thing with me, and Doug. One thing you notice, and you can go back and watch this. When Trillery's on, I'm bigging her up. But I'm still bigging up Nole and trying to bring some kind of solution. See if I can get some solution. I still say, you're not going to mention Nole in your top 5 or whatever. When Nole's on, I'm not going to suddenly diss Trillery. I'm still going to be like, Trillery, and when Ice Cream was on, I'm saying to her, well, you can't sit down with Trillery. Trillery's cool, you know. She's good people, you know. Because that's what we move.
So
man don't get involved in gal argument.
Man was on fuckeries and trying to do this and do that. There would have been bare drawouts. You watch that. You go back and watch that episode. There's no drawouts. Our platforms, people that are real fans that watch the show. Because I know that you know what, thank God the platform's been growing. So I know there's a lot of new supporters that have jumped on, subscribed. So if you haven't gone back and watched previous episodes, please do. You'll understand that we've never been about that. And everything and every narrative that has been painted has come from one side. Do you get me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's never.
But today is the put to bed day
done.
of all of it.
Yeah, it's done.
Man asked man for the you know, man had me at Stunners, working on you know what I was working on? So the man then. All I was on, all I was on was the jab. Because Stunners got this thing of, Pete, don't just throw the jab yet. Hold it over the head, hold it over the head. Then pop them with a jab. Then I was going to dip to the body because I said I wanted ribs.
Right down the center.
Dap to the body, Then I'll come upstairs with hook. Because I wanted rib bone and jaw. We kept throwing the same combo again. Up top, down. Over and over again. I wanted rib bone and jaw, bro. I wanted to spin it.
Come on.
Like a roulette wheel.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. But you know what's mad, You know what's mad?
Ramp with me, rude, right? Like, don't ever think, like, listen.
No.
Man can act like man's crazy, bro. it's hard for man them to stay as calm as man stays, bro. You think you know what man's seen in their lifetime?
personal.
You think
Yeah,
man's done
personal.
it?
Yeah,
You understand?
right.
So that's why I'm saying
That's
it's
why
done.
man gave man the
because
opportunity. You would have made a drink. Might have got your head bust, but you would have made a drink. You get me? It's the how you want to do it.
If
And
you're
we put the thing to bed. And you know
it's
what?
done.
No man, and the man ain't, and you know what's mad? No one out here ain't throwing up no peas. Like everyone ain't throwing up no bread.
Throw up my
Everyone's
own
trying
bread.
to look for a bag from Misfits, from this, that, and this, that, and whatnot. No one ain't saying, "Hey, listen, I throw up my own money. Let's get it
hustle.
cracking."
Yeah.
That, you know how mad it is. You know what my brethren said to me? He said, "You know how mad you got to be to throw up your own bread to brack a man up."
I bet. Still.
How serious you gotta be?
Yeah,
Like to
that's
say,
such a-
brother, I'm
yeah.
willing to put up 20.
That's how,
I'll
I'm
pay
not
you
gonna lie,
20.
doggy. That's how bad I was. That's,
Yeah, bro,
that's,
I'll
that's
throw up
where,
20.
that's
That's
where I
some
was
real gang
at.
shit, you know. I'll
That's
throw
where I
up
was
20.
at in this.
I'll throw up 20 to bruck you up. Like,
Yeah,
what do you wanna
literally.
do? Let's
That's
see
where I was
let's
at.
see
I'll
where
be
your soul's
honest.
at now.
That's where I was at. That's where I was at. No, I'll be real. That's where I was
Yeah,
at, though.
come on, it
But
makes
now,
sense.
brother, I'll tell you where I'm at as well, though, at the same time. My same little son, which I rate him for, he
Yeah.
said to me, because he saw what was going on, you know, you see it on TikTok and that.
Yeah.
He said, Dad, see after this, no matter what he says, just ignore him.
Yeah, come on.
Just ignore him, Dad.
Smart kid.
Anything else.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, of course. You understand? Because after this, because you gave it, cool.
Yeah.
Not another word to be said.
Come on.
You understand? So
Because in mad people's heads, yeah, in people's heads, people think this is like some competition thing.
it's not
And we've always said, bro, in this world, there's something out there for everyone.
100%.
So what them man are doing out there, there's a lane for you lot. What them lot are doing over that side, there's a lane.
Lane for
We've
you
never
lot.
competed, but for some
never
reason,
will.
people want to show eyes over here.
Yeah,
And then, you know what I mean? You're giving it away that you're obviously watching. Like you're overwatching, not to say necessarily watching the show,
yeah,
but you're
you're
watching
overwatching.
everything.
Watch
Do you get what I'm
it,
saying?
want
So
it, want it.
if you're the platform that is flying and you ain't got to watch no one. You
Yeah,
gotta
just
pay
do you,
attention to
bro.
what they're doing over there because
Talk to them.
you're leading the team.
That's it.
Yeah, talk
You
to
get
them.
me? And over here, if man weren't mentioning man's name, there would be no reason to respond to you. But because man was cracking on anyway for 2 years, cracked on. But it got to a point something had to be said because the disrespect kept on carrying on.
Promoters hit me up.
Yeah.
I didn't even reply. Lex hit me and said, yeah, next man saying he wants to da. I said, Lex,
Yeah.
what did I say to you?
Yeah, it's not about it.
Because what man don't understand.
No,
people-
what did I
No,
actually
no,
say to
straight,
you?
so
Because
it's not
man
about
know
that.
it's one-sided.
Ain't even about the dough.
I said I don't want. I said I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I said, but I would have took his
But you know how
five.
mad
I would have
that
took his.
is?
I would have took his 5 bags and fucking flung it.
You're getting paid to get broken. Let's see where your soul's at and where your heart's
No,
at.
but if you
innit?
can fight, you should be able to fight.
but it's hard,
Brother, if
man.
I'm giving
No,
man,
but even
show
right,
me
you
your
know,
heart.
Yeah,
I want to see
but
my
the thing
man
is,
coming
the
with heart.
amount of people that want to see that
Because you're talking
is
the
mental,
hardest.
you know.
If man's talk, yeah, but if you're talking how you're talking, how
Yeah,
you're talking,
come with
you
heart.
must.
I go in gym and see a random white youths come up to man and say, "What is pounds gonna brack up my man?"
Brother,
Random
brother,
youths,
hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold on,
go
hold
in
on.
and don't
Nichols, what was happening yesterday when we was driving in East? His
A
ends.
man pull up in the van and said what he said, didn't it?
Said that. Is that Sterling? Make sure you brack him up, you know.
You see what I'm saying? Random.
People want to see it.
Workman.
A workman.
Man in the van.
A workman in a van.
Trust me. See what I'm
Sterling.
saying?
Rasta man on the bus.
And you know when them interactions say everything I need to know about what's going on right now.
Brother, because
tells you a lot.
and the
You get
wickedest
me?
thing is, I'm actually a chill, brother. I don't look at no one and think, oh yeah, I can have you up, or I'm bad for you. It's not
No,
my
no,
nature.
no,
but
no,
what
no.
I do know is, as a man, I stand on a lot of stuff, bro. Like as all men should.
Yeah,
you see what I'm
100%.
trying to say to you?
100%.
So I give respect, I give manners. I don't think I'm some wicked terrorist. I think I can handle myself,
Yeah.
and I think if you are that bold to talk about you and tell man they're a dickhead to their face, you must be willing to back that chat. And if you're not, then I understand who you are as a person, and I ain't got nothing more to say.
say.
It's all
Yes.
good.
Yeah, good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And he's probably made the right decision. Because I was going to give him his biggest viral moment.
Yeah.
You see how he loves viral moment? Viral moment.
Yeah,
He would have known about
that
viral
would've been a
moment.
Wicked trailer.
He would have known.
A wicked
He'd
trailer.
have known about viral moments. So
Yeah,
that's
me.
why, all of that said, we move.
Yeah.
God bless to everyone.
Come
you
on.
understand? This it's different over here. One of the reasons why I said I'm putting it to bed and I'm not speaking on it no more is because I don't like taking myself to that place.
Yeah.
And to be that person. Because
Yeah.
I weren't always this person, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take myself to that place and to be that person. So it's better that I just settle, you understand, and just say, listen, I get it, cool. I offered to have the row with him. You weren't on it. We move. Done.
Yeah.
Talk to greater things now.
Yeah.
What's
We
going
move-
What's
we
going
move
on with the health regime for the man then? What's the man them doing? Because everyone's looking hella well in there still. No, I gotta lie.
Yeah, no, the health regime's moving swift. I think a couple months. because what we in now, April, innit? So for the last couple of months, I've incorporated carbs, but I feel like it's kind of so bloating my night. So I'm gonna jump back off that. Get back on my no carbs, no sugar thing again, eating clean and that. But just been banging gym, brother. Just getting swole again. You know what I mean?
I see it.
When
The
I
arms
start
are-
to cut up again, it's just gonna be mental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you started back the boxing as well. You said you were gonna do.
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna jump back in the boxing car. Man, I have to stay ready out here, man.
Listen, yeah, man. Just a
Stay
little
ready.
training.
The hands, them. You know what I mean?
Just a
Keep
little
the hands,
training.
them
Clean and
slide.
press, brother. Clean and press.
Clean.
They're clean and press, yeah.
100 every day.
Jeez, that's how my bridge is trimming down.
Clean
That's how my
Clean
bridge
and
is
press.
trimming down.
Clean and press. You
Come
get
on,
me?
man. Them are moving like my bridge. Listen,
That's a formula there. Rick.
Clean
Yeah.
and press and then weights in between. I have to big up my bridge and Kev as well, because he's in
big
there.
him up
Yeah,
still.
in there with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Done.
Big him
Yeah,
up.
come on, man.
Big him up, man. That's why I say, man, them always talk about me like my bridgings ain't 6'7" and 6'6". All palms is 6'8".
Yeah, come on.
You
man.
understand?
You know what?
And
That's
the
how I
man,
miss the bloody your gym, man, car.
what when we used to go straight from the tie to the thing.
yeah,
Come on, man. But
You know what
I
I'm saying?
don't, because it mash up my rotator cuffs, man. Them hard training, I was doing all 4 hours training in a row, you know.
come on.
Man was,
And
dog,
both
I used
can't
to go.
take it like they
I used to go
used to,
straight from tie, but it's a
Brother,
mistake. I used to go
yeah.
straight from tie boxing, do 10 rounds in sparring,
Yeah.
then eat food, then go and do a full heavyweight session.
It was a mad thing.
A big heavyweight session, and I did that. I was doing that every day.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Remember
I was doing
them
it
days.
every day.
That's like my
Yeah,
face, bro.
that's
5
it.
days a week.
Yeah.
My man was.
It takes his toll.
Yeah,
It of course it
Takes
does.
his toll, and you got to
It
have
does.
the.
And I don't, and I'm not someone. It's not like my natural
I used to do
height and
classes
frame
them
is as
time
big
well,
as
so
yours.
Used to do classes as well. Used to
Teach the
take
classes.
Yeah.
I used to teach the classes in there.
Yeah.
Teach them you they have to bruck up man that talk too much. Defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
Don't be intimidated.
Yeah, we're
You
not into them
understand?
fake bullies.
Yeah, no bully thing.
Yeah.
No bully thing.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, we don't respect that.
Nah.
We don't
I
like
used to bruck up bullies in school. I was one of them. Of
course.
I used to bruck up bullies. Like,
course.
I used to see man bullying youths and say, yeah, stick it on them.
Mm.
And my thing was, I'll give man the rock bottom man into
Yeah,
lockers
straight,
and then stamp man out, bro. I was on that.
you know the
That-
bullying
you know,
thing.
you're a kid.
Of course you're still on that. Of course you was on
I was
that.
on that. I was on all of that.
Of course you was on
lift
that.
Man up, boom. Choke
See,
slam,
look, they're
yeah.
making us bring out the who we
Oh,
are.
yeah, I know.
But there's nothing wrong with it. But they're making us bring out who we. You understand?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I said I had to put an end to it, because you're making me put myself to who I am
Yeah.
and my brother.
And people don't
it's taken a
understand,
lot.
like,
It's taken a lot for
as
man
we
to
get
be as
older-
calm as man is.
Yeah, and as we get older, we start to find God, and we start to kind of like humble ourselves in that. Like, that's the thing. Like people might say, "Oh, Doug, this," but people just don't understand. I'm a changed man now. Like I ain't got no point to prove. I'm humble with it. Like I ain't got to be out here shouting at my gangster. I never sit on there and chat about things I've done in the past and all that madness. People don't know the extent of what man's gone to. But people think that the people that bark the loudest have done the most dirt. I know man that will stand in the room saying nothing, and they're the ones that will really get it cracking differently. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, but what we have now is, as we've got older, is that now we're more spiritual. You get what I'm saying? Man's more relaxed. Man's more calm. Man's more in control of their emotions and their mindset. Do you get what I'm saying? So man ain't got to be out here preaching the whole world of gang shit and all of this dumb shit.
But I
Bro,
got a saying,
we're so
empty vessel
past
make
it.
the most noise.
100%.
Bro, to me, I find that all of that kind of stuff there, bro. I think we all need to. We do anyway. But everyone's past that, bro.
They're
You know,
past it.
no
They've
one's
been
trying to teach that to their children.
No one.
I teach my sons, don't let nobody take the piss. Don't let no one take you for an idiot, but be a good person, have manners, you understand, say your prayers, like be the best version of yourself you can be. These are the things I'm trying to teach. I ain't teaching them about no gang shit.
Gang shit and this, that,
Forget
and
all of that.
And what people need to understand is that
I'm all
some of
vexed
these-
that they're making us have to do this today on this episode, big man, but we move.
And what people need to understand is that some of these men in their late 30s and 40s that are talking all of this, brother, they don't want to go jail. Brother, society's changed. No one ain't getting away with nothing, brother. No one wants to go jail. It's all a facade. Man, toolkit to sell it from shit that happened 15, 20 years ago. A lot happens in 15, 20 years, you know. People's mind, no one ain't got it like that. Like, trust
20
me.
years,
So
a lot happens
no
in
one
20
ain't trying
years,
to sit
bro.
down and do
But
no
when do you hear
30s
man them in
and-
there talking about, when I was 20 years ago I did this and 20 years ago I did that?
Come on, man. Man ain't
In
there giving
200
up.
in 200 and something
You know,
episodes.
how man's been up, man, like, brother, man only went legit in his life at the age of what? Like, what, 29? 20, like, in my, like, 30s, early 30s in terms of, like, getting a career, doing all of that. So from my teens right up until that, man was outside.
Normal.
Brother, every year, every day you step out on the block is a new story.
Brother.
So that means in here, we could sit here and talk war
Every day,
stories
bro.
for
Forever.
episodes to
Forever.
come. Do you get me?
Forever.
But that's not what man's about. So when people, just because man ain't in it,
Because I don't want to glorify, bro.
Trust me, but don't think man.
Or
man
horrify.
Man ain't seen the most, ain't been there to see the most,
Bro,
ain't
you know-
done the most,
bro,
ain't been out there. You
Where
get me?
man's from, every man in this room, because in this room, what? There's Brixton, Woolwich,
Yeah.
Lewisham, Deptford.
Yeah, and I was a glider, brother. I remember one time Woolish come to Ghetto and I was chilling in Ghetto with a couple of girls. Like, do you know, like I was one of them blenders that blend. My cousins are from Peckham. I was always
You're
like,
that's what I'm saying.
everywhere. So
That's how it
imagine
is.
my summer holidays is like, man, I jump on my bus and go, like, you remember, like I'm talking teenager times, and I go Peckham, jump on my bus, get to Woolwich, I go Lewisham, go get the 180 to Lewisham. I'm in Lewisham, then boom, I jump on a
So there's a lot of stories that could be told, like,
best, brother, best,
bro,
Do you get
come
what I
on.
mean? But
Same
man,
like, what can we do? Bro, you think man got to be me, call myself Pounds, come from Lewisham, open gyms, do all the things I've done, shoot videos, do podcast, and there ain't no one that's really said they've done that to me. Do you think that's happened because I'm a nice guy?
Yeah,
or I'm just a normal... Like, there has to be a reason, innit?
Yeah.
And so, but man don't talk about all of that shit.
Yeah.
Man just comes here,
Yeah.
because I'm not interested, bro. Like, it's cost me at the same time. So why am I gonna glorify anything, bro?
Yeah.
Like what? Like to me, it's better than we just.
from it.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to glorify.
Yeah,
because
bro.
there's nothing in that
Came at a
life.
price.
You see what I'm
Nothing in
saying? It
that
came
life
at a
is
price.
fun.
It didn't come at a price to myself personally, but it came at a big price to me, bro.
yeah,
So
yeah,
with all of that in mind, like, who's got time
There's
to
nothing
sit
to
there
promote.
talking about promoting it?
Yeah.
When I've seen like lost so many friends and family to it. You understand? Whether it's my friends or family from West London or my family, like we've lost a lot to it. So
Brother.
there's nothing for man to glorify.
And it's
at
so
all.
senseless now.
Or years lost from man them's life
Yeah.
behind the door. What's man glorifying,
Yeah.
bro? When man can't see their pickney or man can't see their girl or man can't this, you understand? Or gal's leaving you or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
What's there to glorify?
And now we're
glorify the brother I knew from school that went straight from school to college to work.
Yeah.
Come home every day, never went jail. No one never had beef, never had to carry a machine, never had to not be able to go see his mum
That's
because the
freedom.
man then might think
Freedom,
because the
yeah.
man then might think he lived there. That's freedom, bro.
Yeah.
That's you understand. Was going on holidays while next man was in the work. You understand?
Yeah.
That man had a great year for 2 years, but then went jail
Got
for
to go
5
eye
years.
lapper and do all of that. Man,
You understand?
I never
Did
got
it
to see all of that.
and was about.
I never got to do all of
Yeah,
that.
them man
What,
buy-
summer holiday,
Can
like,
fly America easy.
lads holidays and that. I never had time.
No
to get
issues
it.
traveling to the US. You know them ones there.
Trust me.
Some of the man then we might want to take on one trip, but we got you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of politics. Yeah, so allow it, man. Big up my 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Big up my
Students. Big up
my
the uni
students,
man, them,
my
the
uni
educated
students,
man,
man.
them.
I'm happy for you, like that you never. If you, I pray daily that the
the
YGs
streets don't come close.
have to, brother.
Yeah.
Proud of my little nephews, them, my little cousins, them that are walking the straight line and just making a mickle, make a muckle.
Yeah.
You understand? No, I'm happy for all
them.
of them.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, man, fuck all of that road shit and nah, brother.
Nah.
Can't you see the state of some of these men that are talking to you about all of this shit? Bumba
Certain man
pussy
ain't
rascal.
looking like they ain't got 2 pence to rub together right now, brother.
Understand?
Everything's
them selling-
looking mental.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah, like we
Man
all
got-
like.
Man got a one material good that they're holding on to for their life out
man.
here.
We have to be progressive. We have
You
to
know,
be
like,
Come on.
yeah, we're not from
We have to
there,
be
man.
progressive.
Yeah,
But, like,
straight.
thankfully, I grew up around progressive people.
Yeah.
You understand? In one way or the other, man grew up around progressive people.
There's
Be
always
able
an
to-
exit strategy. There's always looking at exit strategy.
always a lie.
But as soon as yard come off, you can buy a yard. Man's involved. What? You can buy a yard.
Yeah.
You know what? Rent it out. Boom, we're involved. You know what I mean? We wanted that legitimacy.
It's a trap
you
for
know
the
what I mean?
reason.
Yeah.
It's a trap for a
Brother, it's a
reason.
trap for a reason. You won't even remember this. One time I was young when I first said to you, like, yeah, man, I'm trying to just get out of this. You remember?
Yeah, I remember, man.
I used to always say it. I'm just trying to get out of this.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
remember my brother said to me, "Hey, you're a young man though." See, my brother's a bad guy. He's a certified true to the game kind of guy, you know. Very legit guy, but he's a certified true to the game kind of guy. He said, "Hey, you're a young man."
Yeah.
But that's always been my kind of outlook. You understand? Because
From young still. Always
yeah,
had a
I'm always looking for better days, better options, better ways,
Yeah.
better things for my people. You
I
understand?
think you was there. You was in it, but you didn't really want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Feel
a
what I'm
means to an
saying?
end.
It's a means to
Yeah,
an
It's a
end.
means
it's
to
a
end.
means to
You
end.
do like,
It's a
raw.
means to an
I
end.
do my thing.
As soon as you can get
end.
out.
Yeah.
As soon as you can get
I
out.
was the guy that was always like, yeah, I'm in it, so I'm gonna fully commit.
Yeah.
This is how it's
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set pace. This is how it's gonna go. but I'm planning. You understand?
No play on that.
Yeah, man. Man ain't trying to get. Yeah, man. It's Carlito's way, but I'm trying to get the full way out. Man ain't trying to get Benny Blanco, blood.
My hands was full, but I think I've spoken about it before. But man got raided, tried, and all of that. You get me, man?
Yeah. True. I get what you're saying. True, I was actually never a criminal, so I don't know what you're talking. Nah, when I'm just talking about, but I'm just talking about like life of being around. Like, but I was never a criminal. But carry on.
Let me listen.
When the police pulled you out of the car that time, it was mistaken identity.
I was in the wrong surroundings.
I just realised that you were getting me wrong on what I was saying. So let's just get that clear. I was never actually a criminal. I was just there with. I
understand what you're saying. I was just in the wrong, like the wrong surroundings and the wrong environment.
No, you've been convicted, so you can say. You've been convicted, so you can talk freely.
But the thing is, what changed my life is that I got like I caught 2 cases. Like I tried and caught man the first time, then I got nipped by China the second time, or they raided the drum. Whatever, and that was it, and that was the crossroads for me. It was either we're going back down this life or we're going this life, and I thank God I took the other turn, land, and that's all I will encourage other youths is to realise that one way is one way, bro. You go that way, you can turn it around, but if you go too far down in the dead end, you end up in some little potholes and some certain things that you might write off and the car can't fix, and them things there you're done for. You get me? And that's the crossroads that God gave me, and I thank God that I took the other direction.
And no spare, mate.
Yeah, trust me, man. And there is ways out, because look where we're at now in life, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And at them times there when things are going wrong, you can think like you're rock bottom and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, so
nah, man,
give thanks, man.
No, give thanks, and I'm thankful to all the man them for what we do here.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to be around. You lot all like family to me anyway, to be around like-minded people that all want the same kind of thing.
Good
to
energy.
Progress, put good energy, try and lead people in the right kind of way and be there for their family and make their mums proud. You understand? Because we put our parents through some shit. You understand? We all have.
Big up the parents, them.
Big up the parenting ain't easy. As you become one, you get to see it, and being around it. As you get older, you get to understand what your mum's gone through and thinking about. And hindsight, you start thinking, raw. Mum came to check me out.
Mum was visiting me when I was in Liverpool, when I was in Blakenhurst, and doing the rounds, and you take it for granted at the time because you know what, like, it's family and that. But when you really deep it, you get me, like, that's because of their love. They're coming and they're supporting.
You gotta respect that, because nothing mums weren't doing that.
Yeah, trust me. So I big up Mumsy every time, man. Big up Mumsy every time, Carl. You know what I mean? Her only son, so she's going hard, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And we don't really understand the pain that we put them through because we only know one way in life sometimes, innit?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And we don't know nothing else other than that. So it's not till you grow up and you mature and you start to look at things differently, and even at yourself, have kids for yourself. Do you get what I mean? That you can
100.
start to...
And to flip the other side of the coin, to my young G's, listen to what's going on. Let us and let other people go through shit so that you don't have to. Look at them and see where they went wrong and think just... Because that's what I used to do. My whole thing was probably how I've been able to maneuver. I used to look at what people do and be like, that's not happening to me. Is that what you did? I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
You let her do that?
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Like, we learn from mistakes of others so you don't have to go through it yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? Listen to older heads. My older heads was on to me, bro. You gotta be iron. Remember them lyrics all the time? He knows what I grew up on. I grew up on, brother, I grew up on some different levels of militancy around me, bro.
Yeah.
The regime was mad. Like, you gotta be iron. That's what I used to hear. You gotta be, what? You're not gonna... One time, man didn't move to a brother that had a big Rottweiler.
Yeah.
I came in, I said to the man them, nah, man, you had a Rottweiler, I won't say who, one of my family members. Just looked in my face. Well, you couldn't take a bite.
I know that was
Brother, and he weren't joking. He made me feel shit. I'm all thinking about the one in the rug. I think he all said at the end, you're not ready. And then walked off. I said, what? That's what I was forged in, you know. I was forged in that.
Man said, man had to take a bite to give a lick, you know.
He's like, what, you couldn't take a bite? Brother, that's the kind of shit I was raised upon,
that's
bro.
Some hard body shit.
Nah, hard body, bro.
Django rules.
Niggas my shit was, he knows my, brother,
I know who it is.
Yeah.
And I've been in similar situations with them. And man's pulled out a blade long, sir. And he said the similar thing. What? Who's taking
Yeah,
the
he
chop
said,
first?
yeah, them,
I
bro,
was like, what?
bro,
You mean taking the
Who's
chop?
chopping?
bro,
You know
them
what I'm
man were
saying?
different.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
His
them.
outlook was
Them man
different,
just, I don't know how they understood
switch it on.
Yeah, them man were different, bro.
Yeah, they switch it on.
Like,
The
so
generation
I had
that
to,
come before was on different.
yeah, so man had
different
to,
crack.
That's
Carry
why I
on.
come up with them man there, man.
Yeah,
You know
different
what I mean?
crack. Them man would take the lick to give a lick.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get what I'm
straight,
saying?
straight.
Or they're not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
They're just
man
moving.
had to be the
Moving
2.0
with it.
version of that, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously, I can't even. That's why I say we could talk stories on here all day long.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just
yeah,
when we
yeah,
start,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not really that.
Yeah,
you
we've never
understand?
been about promoting that. But
No.
brother, man got bare stories.
Bear of that, bro. Come on. That's what man
era,
was
man,
forged in.
different
era.
That's what man was forged in. But the other side of that is, like, I would tell my little cousins, my sons, my whoever, the man them on the block, the man them I used to teach in classes, the whatever. I'd say to them, listen, train, be strong, but you ain't got to be that iron like you're not backing down from something. If you feel like you want to back, walk away. Walk
Live
away.
to see
I'm not
another
telling
day.
man go and get bite up by a dog and all them kind of shit there. Walk away, step, you understand? Like,
Live
don't
to
worry
see
about it.
another
Live to
day,
see
man.
another day.
That's it.
It's not every battle you have to take on. You
And the thing
understand?
is
But
deep.
don't let no one take you for an idiot.
Yeah.
Respect yourself. You understand? All of the above. But
Yeah, because man ain't surviving out here. Man getting joke up, this, that. They're going down, bro. And that's the society that we're in right
very,
now.
very,
Sad, yeah.
it's very hard and treacherous
Yeah.
times. So I tell everyone, be careful, be
Yeah, man.
safe,
Be
all of
safe,
the
man.
above. Yeah, man. What did I see today on the that I went to talk about on the? I saw it on one of the blogs. You know,
What's been going on?
it's been a quiet week. Like,
Yeah, it's been a quiet
just
week.
been
Bloody
about-
economy, mate. Donald Trump and the
That's one conversation right now. Brother, my crypto's looking
brother.
mental.
That shit's gone down.
I looking
Brother.
mental, but you know what's mad? I keep buying the dip. I'm just continually
Yeah, that's what
buying.
it is,
I don't
that's what it is.
care.
You got
Every
the
bit of
right
spare
idea.
money I'm buying. Yeah,
You gonna come back
gonna
up,
blow
man.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Gonna
gonna
come back
blow
up,
up, but
yeah.
right now it's depressing when you're seeing that, like man,
It just crashed.
yeah, it's
Well,
crashing.
man's got a little meta thing there, but when I look, it was looking bust up the other day, but it's kind of creeping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
when
so-
it goes,
yeah.
man's gone. I'm retiring from work. That's where I'm at right now. When XRP and some of these other things go hit H-bar and all of that go mental, I'm nice, but for
Yeah,
now
man,
it's a
things
depressing
rock-
place
yeah,
right now.
boy. Stock exchange and stock market
Yeah.
get rock up rude,
But
boy.
I'll be honest, if we're just gonna talk about finances for the moment, people need to do their research. But right now, while things are dropping, is where the best time to start buying. While it's rock bottom, you want to get your money up and you're willing to play the long game.
It's
'cause
the
that's
long
another
game, innit?
thing.
That's what it is, though. The long game.
Everyone wants quick
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
and
No
people
one
need to
wanna play
understand.
that.
Yeah, you got to play the long game. So if you're willing to play the long game, do your research, find something that you
Man,
find
start
an interest
panic
in.
and offload.
Yeah. And by the bare times I've been tempted to hit the sell button because I'm just seeing man's.
Cash out.
Yeah, like I'm willing
drop
to.
in,
But,
drop
but
in,
I,
drop
even when
in.
it's bets, these things I don't cash out no more. I ride it, so I only cash out if it makes sense. You get what I mean? But like, nah, this like people just buy up, man, because I feel like they like there's a generational wealth pass down that's gonna be happening soon, and people need to make sure they're involved in it. Do you get what I'm saying?
1 second before we continue, let's take a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just say T boo. How is it me? How is it me that's just got? I said, let me just double check because you know you can't always rely on people.
Yeah,
The place ain't called Studio 081.
it's called Pizzeria. Oh,
It's called Pizza 081.
Yeah.
I told this brother check.
Yeah,
The brother looked in my face, said
Oh
that
no,
he
wait,
checked.
no, but when we looked at him, this is him.
Yeah, Studio 081. I told man check. All we want to wear is blood clot tight up green shorts and come in there and chat shit. Smile gold tee.
And come
Eat
on,
in your-
eat falafel.
Eating
Falafel.
falafel, skinning gold tee,
eating falafel.
tie up, itch up shoots, olive colour itch up shoots, and with a woolly hat on to match, colour coordinating, blood clot trainers them to match as well.
Man,
That's
look like
why
him.
they
I
want-
asked man for one thing. I try to give the people them a good forward and big up, you know.
The man look like he want to go hike.
Yeah, well,
Like him a hiking at the
Yeah,
Alps.
man.
The rascal.
The bumper clot up to tea, man.
Man got a winter walk at 1 and a marathon at 6.
Just one going gal class, gal spinning class.
In class and all
You
that.
understand?
Stretch, just
Just
want to help
one go
guys
in
stretch.
there. You
Bit of
understand?
hot yoga, just want to help
You
guys
know, just
stretch.
one go in there, man, to show off calves and all kind of idiot thing.
Pilates and vest.
Yeah, and them can't even give man the one job I asked, man, you know. I said, T is the name of the place. T, look it up. Oh, give me that.
Yeah.
It's that.
I
It's that.
honestly thought he looked it up with his phone.
No, he
Brother,
did,
that's
he did.
And then come back and still tell me it's called Studio 081.
Wait, he did.
081 Pizzeria.
It's called 081 Pizzeria or Pizza 081 in Shoreditch for people.
yeah.
After you got nyam off the people, them vegan pizza, you want to come there and
The
get it.
building was called Studio, whatever you said though.
No, it weren't. No, it weren't, dog. You're trying to salvage.
Nah,
It weren't.
we did
It
what we
weren't.
did
It
in
weren't. It
Sheffield.
weren't. It weren't. This is like Sheffield, like. You remember Sheffield?
Yeah.
This is like Sheffield.
Talking
Yeah.
about Sheffield.
All right.
Man, you had one job, B. You had one job, man. But yeah, Studio 081 getting bare promotion today. Pizza, was it Pizza Area 081?
Because I said that when you said it. I said,
Pizzeria.
I said did say pizza area or whatever. Pizzeria. That's it. Pizzeria 081.
Yeah, I like the pizza them did bossy.
Yeah.
Pizza them bossy still.
So now they're getting bare promotion still.
What
Pizza.
was the donut?
Hold on.
I have to flash up there and get a
T
little
took
bit.
the donuts, brother.
wait.
Hold on.
Remember
Now
the
that you
one,
say that,
one,
hold
one.
on. The pistachio donut, then Doug just asked what they're saying. If you saw the way T rapped them, boy, T, you know that? Hey, you remember? You remember? Who was it? Was it Paulie and Sopranos when he was taking the pastries? Brother, T open that napkin,
You say
start fold up.
Yeah,
I know.
They're nice.
Took away, brother.
Yeah, look.
What were they saying though?
weren't vegan
He weren't
still,
for.
so I
He
don't know why I carried
gave.
them
He
for
took them for
They're
someone.
nice though. Oh, you
But
didn't
Ashton
taste
was
it.
bossy though.
Huh?
Little pizza espresso in that room, man. A couple little pizza boxes.
I made a little order in that. You know what I'm saying? Hungry. This is what happens when you're on diets and that, and you're not eating. You know what I mean? You
That
cut
got
down
me
the meals
lean up
and
the
that.
little piece of rum to raw.
Yeah. Touching. Raising the building.
Ray does
To
the thing.
pour up another thing. You know what I'm saying?
Now the rate always does the job, man. Always
Yeah.
does the job. But yeah, on a different note, what you man was saying there about the crypto and all of that. No, I hear you totally, brother, because that shit dipped still.
Dipped.
But it is what it is, man. I'm on the long game with it anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
so
more on the
yeah,
stocks
yeah.
thing
I'm
still. I'm kind of afraid of the crypto still. I know enough, man.
Nah, I was the same, but I did my research.
I got into the
Yeah, I did my research.
Had opportunity to jump on the crypto, but I kind of always go for the old school stocks.
Can't lose.
I've had few little results on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, as we start to bring things to a close, appreciate all you, man, as always. The man, them putting some good work today. We put a wrap on all of that stuff.
Yeah, so
You understand?
we're done with it now.
We're done with that.
We're not even we're not going back there again.
No.
Just making it be known because
No. Us, man, we're on what we're on. The offer was put there.
Yeah.
Catch these hands. Man don't want to do it. No problem at all. I can
Catch these hands on the 20 bands. You get what I'm saying?
kind of 20 bands. And man were on it. So you understand? But big up, as I say, big up Stunner and big up Steve because it was a quick
Get him, man.
quick workout.
War camp rise up
Quick camp. You know my thing, bro. It's too focal. Boom, boom. I was in there. You understand?
Rise
So
up. John
yeah,
Florentin.
man. And then man just had man there just ready for. It was just for that purpose. I said I got something to just bruck up.
Yeah.
Man, I said yeah, let's get to it. So we move. But no, I appreciate the man. Then people just try to live good with each other. You get me? That's what we're on over at this side of town.
Straight
Winners
up.
talking. Had to,
Straight.
we always represent for the brand. You understand?
Yeah.
And one thing with me, I'll never tell the man them from young till now, from gym owning or whatever I'm doing or managing fight teams or whatever. I don't tell the man them to do something that I'm not on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to do it. You understand? Like some man
Get your
won't be on
hands
stuff,
dirty.
but I'll get my hands dirty, bro. Like man, they've been with me where we've gone cage fighting, and Denzel got what did he do? Give Denzel a low blow or something? Why did it kick off? Something happened to
Can't
Denzel,
remember.
bro.
Yeah.
I jumped over the cage
Yeah, on it. Yeah.
from outside.
Yeah, straight.
These men in there are professional fighters. My professional fighters are all at the side with me.
Yeah, man.
I was the first one over the cage. They're telling me don't shut down the thing.
Yeah, shut it
Because
down, yes.
that's how man feels when it comes to the team. That's how when it feels when it comes to the bros. That's how it feels when it comes. You know I am with Doug. Same with Lex. Same with Nikos. Like it's just how I move. So
Straight, that's what
I'm
we
not
want.
the one of them guys that's gonna talk and then hide behind people, throw stone and hide my hand. You understand?
straight,
Like so. Maybe it's a flaw. Maybe I shouldn't be like that. Maybe sometimes I should chill, and I do chill a lot.
Yeah, but man, jump out for the
we
right-
stand
Principles.
when it comes to
Yes,
principles,
the right
bro.
principles,
It's
yeah.
principles. You know that's always my thing. Honor, integrity, principle. You understand? So I want to just be easy. I want to just lead. I want to flip in, show people the right stuff. We all want to just do that, but every now and then. What did Kendrick say? Sometimes you got to pop out and show
So,
them.
yeah, sometimes you got to pop out and show them. Boogeyman.
Yeah. It's real talk.
Yeah, let them
Real
know.
talk, man.
But it is where it is, man.
Yeah.
Winners Talking podcast, man. Big up my brother Doug every time. You don't always worried about me like Doug won't lift up the whole room.
Brother, come on, man.
Like Doug won't lift up the whole room. Doug is not a normal sized individual. You think I tell Doug that you can have 10 seconds to tap it? can't take man down. They,
Can't take me
no,
down, man.
none of that. But
Yeah.
it's just is what it is, man. We study the game. We move a certain
100%.
kind of way. Man, them have always understood that it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we have to be able to carry ourselves as men. What's the mantra of the room, brother? From episode 1 till now, what do we always?
Masculine shit.
Masculine shit. You understand? So yeah, be a man. Stand on your shit. Big up everyone doing what they're supposed to do. Big up everyone supporting their families. Big up all the men that know how to be gentle, because that's part of being a masculine man, knowing how to be gentle around women. Big up every time. Everyone enjoy the rest of their Sunday. It's been the hustler, Big Dougie Doug, my brother Big Lexington, Nikos, cousin Tight Up Shorts T.
Come on.
Lexington
Man ain't
still,
denying that either, you know.
Lexington still in the background. The Filipino porn star. Yeah, he's been getting it in.
Yeah, got big OnlyFans.
Yeah. Big up OnlyFans. Shout out
But
Rex.
how do you know that, Doug?
He told me.
Okay.
Yeah, Nikos,
You
you're
wouldn't know it was that.
You're a fucker.
Don't do that right there.
Come
Don't
for
do that.
does like that.
Don't do that.
Don't try that, mate. Don't try that shit. We move.
Fire.
Fire for that.